I'm not here to ask you to help me. I'm here because I love Hinduism. And I love you guys. And if you have read, and those who know me, I know some of you know me here. Those who have known me have known that when I write my patras and everything, I encourage the Brahmin work. And I encourage the devotees to come into the Brahmin and so on. What I'd like to do is just take 5 minutes to inform you of what is going on in America, in case you don't know, and in the world. In the world of Jyotish, our Hinduism is spreading very rapidly. The leader is not puja. The leader of this Hinduism popularity is not puja path. The leader is Jyotish. After they get to Jyotish, then they call the Pundit. So now, in view of all what Americans are saying, all the Westerners are saying, they are all going into this Jyotish, and then they say, okay, well, what do we do if we have to correct our life or karma or whatever? And then they say, well, we have to find a Brahmin. And so you guys form a very important part of the Jyotish science. Now, my background is physics. I'm a physicist, and I have been able to, that they are PhDs, they are bachelors of sciences, they are master's degree people, they're all studying Jyotish, they're all studying the Patra. And so it's very important that we keep up with that. So now what's going to happen? They are all going to proceed faster than us. They're all going to go faster than our Pundits. And so I decided I want to have this meeting because I would love our Pundits to further their knowledge in such a way that they can be able to predict instantly, like the rishis. You must be able to walk into a house and be able to know exactly what is wrong with everybody. Or if a judgment comes to you, it also, you must cut it up. Okay, so now you must also know why the house is bad, what's wrong with the house, what's wrong with the person, why does the person have this karma, and all of these things. And in my speeches with other Pundits, and I put in Northern Church and so on, I've been presenting the mool, the reason for mool, the reason for panchak and so on, and how you can identify it. I have devised a system that is very easy and make it very simple, make the patra very simple. And with this system, you can be able to predict things easily. Now, the system works based on our Hindu Vedic mathematics. So, for example, I'll give you a look at it. If you take 97 times 98.
You can have a duster or eraser.
Okay, we got it. If you take 97 times 98, how fast you can give me an answer? Now you have 5 seconds.
You can actually you can take 100 minus 97,
right.
100 minus, yeah, it's Vedic math.
Vedic mathematics, it's Vedic mathematics. 97 minus 3, 100 is 3, 90 minus is 2, 2 3s are 6. And then you cross subtract. 3 from 98 is 95, and that's your answer. So the whole idea now is that you can get the answer in 5 seconds, you need a calculator. There's also ways of multiplying. If you take 12 times 12, which we know is 144, if you take 2 and add it to 12, that's 14, 2 2s are 4. And that's Vedic mathematics. Why am I showing you Vedic mathematics? Because Vedic mathematics is such a high science that the rishis only knew about it. And this science can measure feelings, it can measure the soul, it can measure the atma. Regular science, regular mathematics cannot do that. The scientists over here have not found this mathematics yet. They are now getting a little piece of it. But this mathematics can actually measure how a person feels, whether your karma is bad or good. It can measure also when you're going to your karma is going to be fruitful and so on. It's a very, very highly advanced Jyotish that the rishis knew, and they could tell when someone's going to die, when someone's going to get sick, and things like that. So, if you take a look at 12, 12, 144, I'll show you a little bit there. 1 and 2 is 3, 1 and 2 is 3, and 4 and 4 is 1, 9. So 3 trees are 9. So as you see, on the equal sign, both sides are equal. It's 9 here and 9 here. So it's the same thing with your birthday. If you have your birthday and the month, the month is ruled by is formed by the moon, which is Chandra Devata. So the month, let's say, is February, and the day of the year is formed by Surya Devata. So Surya Devata is the father. Chandra Devata controls the menstrual cycle and everything, so it controls the ovulation and so on. So that rules the mother principle. And so if it's 2 2s, you add 2 and 2 equal 4. 4 will give you the result of a number between 1 and 9, which represents the deity. 1 will be Brahma when he created the world. 2 will be Durga when the female Shakti came in, and so on. 3 will be Saraswati when the creation of the world took place, and so on. Knowledge came in. 4 will be Ganesh when the foundation of the world formed, and so on. So highly scientific is the Vedic mathematics code. And that's why a house number and so on, if you take a 120 house number, you get a 3. Most of the problems of the houses are the houses which are 9s. 9s and 6s. For example, if you take the number 666 and you add it up, you get 18. Right? And if you add 1 8, you get 9. Now 9 also is known as the number for Yamaraj and so on. Also, it is also the 9 is also the highest point of Vishnu, or the forms of Vishnu, which forms the Vishnu Lok and so on, or Vaikuntha. So therefore, a priest can live in a number 9 house, but a regular person who's materialistic cannot live in a number 9 house. And they will have a lot of problems and so on. So 9 is really the division between hell and heaven and so on, and if you look at it that way. Now this has been designed by me to make the Patra read easier. So I wrote a book called The Life Code, which sells at Barnes and Nobles and so on. And that makes everybody understand the Patra easily. Their numbers, their life easily.